You know what's on my mind? Toni Gonzaga, here on my daily thought bubble. So there's a big controversy right now with Toni Gonzaga supporting BBM and being at the proclamation rally. And now she has resigned from PBB because of this. And I don't know if it's because of this or not, but I'm assuming it's related to this. Anyway, so the mass condemnation she's been getting is because she was at the proclamation rally of BBM, and she even introduced Marcoleta, who was the one of the main proponents of canceling ABS-CBN's TV rights, broadcast rights. And for that, she got a lot of flack from her fellow artists and netizens all over the Philippines. Now, here's my take on it. Um, I think that Toni Gonzaga can support anybody she wants. And if she wants to support BBM, it's a free country. Last time I checked, it is. And she can do that. At the same time, it's also because of the fact that it's a free country that everyone can express their dissatisfaction with her choice. And also, the people that support Tony and BBM also have the right to argue against the people that don't like what Tony Gonzaga did. So, in other words, everyone has a right to their opinion. If they want to be pissed, they have a right to be pissed. Now, personally, this is the way I see it. Now, I heard, and there's a news article that came out that she was paid 120 million pesos to support BBM. Let's look at this angle first, okay? If she was paid 120 million to support BBM, for me, it feels like you're selling your soul to the devil. Now, I'm using that term figuratively. I don't mean to say that Bongbong Marcos is the devil. um, but I'm sure some of you could argue that if you'd like to. But what I'm saying is this: it's like if you look at BBM and what he has done for the country, or the little he has done, or the nothing that he has done, it's quite interesting for me that you would support him. But if you were offered 120 million pesos, you know, majority of Filipinos may take that 120 million pesos. I don't know. I I don't think I will. I'll tell you right now why I wouldn't. Because I believe that if somebody was willing to offer me 120 million pesos so that they can become president, then I wonder what their motive is for being president. Because if they're willing to give one person 120 million pesos, man, they must realize or know something that I don't, that there's so much more money that they can take from the coffers of our country. And that's what scares me. So if Tony accepted that money, she basically is saying by accepting it that I don't give a shit about the Philippines. I just care about myself and my livelihood. But the thing is, she already makes a lot of money from being a celebrity, being on YouTube, being on ABS. ABS paid her a lot of money for the longest time and made her famous. So that angle is a little bit problematic for me. Now let's think about it this way. Assuming that it's not true, all right, and that she did support Bongbong Marcos because she really believes he's the best candidate. That tells me naman that her critical thinking skills are not that great. And this is also not just her, by the way. There's a lot of people that support Bongbong Marcos. And that says a lot about the critical thinking abilities of a lot of Filipinos. I'm sorry for the people that support BBM, but really think about what you're doing. You're supporting somebody who has not done much for the country in so many years that he's been part of the political system, right? And you talk about somebody that, I mean, I don't know what your argument is. Some people have heard, they said that Bongbong Marcos is smart. Have you heard him speak? Somebody said he was a good speaker. Have you heard him in interviews? And have you heard him in debates? He's terrible. He can't even put together an entire thought cohesively. And that's scary that you hear people saying that. Then I hear people saying that I'm voting for him because everyone else is corrupt anyway. Okay, so if everyone else is corrupt, Why would you vote for the most corrupt of all the corrupt? Right? It's not like you don't have better choices. There are a lot of better options out there. To be honest with you, Lacson, Isko, Lenny are great choices. I have no issue with any one of them winning. But Bongbong Marcos, of the four of them, four top choices right there. Bongbong Marcos is the worst one. So why vote for him? Now, I know people that are voting for him. Look at the people that are supporting him, by the way. Look at the very people that support. All the politicians that support Bongbong Marcos are all corrupt. Doesn't that tell you something? So at the end of the day, for me, I'm going to vote for who I'm going to vote for. And I think for most of the people that know me, they know who I'm voting for. Here's what I got to say to you. That the money that the Marcoses stole is what benefits Bongbong Marcos today. He has reaped all the benefits of all the money the Marcoses stole from the Philippines. He has never apologized for all the atrocities and the stolen money. And not only that, you, Filipinos, all of us, will be paying for his lifestyle from our generation to your kids' generation to your grandkids' generation. That's how much money the Marcoses stole. Think about that. And you want the thief, their family, to go back in power? Fool you once, their fault. Fool you twice, I'd say your fault. Fool you three times, you're the fool, right? I mean, seriously, why allow a criminal family to go back into power? So, for me, it's this. If majority of the Filipinos, kung gusto nila mabudol at gusto nila mabudol-budol ulit, that's on you. All right? So, we have already been through 5 years of cronyism and corruption. What happened with COVID, the COVID response, and Farmally, and Duterte, all right, supporting the criminals, the Chinese, who stole money by borrowing money from other countries and giving it to his cronies. All right? That's going to happen in a bigger scale if Marcos wins. Hindi pa ba kayo pagod? I mean, at the bottom line for me, I'm so tired of corruption. Aren't you? Yeah, sure. I know you're going to say that, yeah, you're not going to be able to get rid of corruption. Sure, but let's lessen it naman, di ba? Let's try. Why give up? Right? Come on, guys. So, if Toni is supporting Bongbong Marcos because she believes in him, yeah, critical thinking. Now sorry, I went off a tangent, but let's look at the fact that I heard that she's related to Bongbong Marcos by marriage because of Paul Soriano. Okay, if your relative or if somebody you know close to you, like an immediate family member or your dad or something, is corrupt and you know it, come on. Can you really live with that? I mean, I would call them out for it, right? I wouldn't support them to go into power. Come on. Seriously, Philippines. Seriously, Toni. I feel bad. And, when she posted pala that she was unbothered, for me, for somebody to post that they're not bothered means they're bothered. Because if you're not bothered, you wouldn't even bother posting, right? The fact that you took the effort to post means that you're actually bothered by it. And she should be, I think. What's at stake is more than just your pride, your ego. What's at stake is the Philippines, Filipinos. What's at stake is millions, hundreds of millions of Filipinos. So I really hope that the Filipinos that are voting will start to realize that Marcos doesn't care about them. He never has. He only cares about himself. And everyone that supports him only cares about their livelihood. Livelihood, can you imagine politicians caring about livelihood? Because they will make a lot of money from this. You saw all the cronies in Duterte's time? Oh my God. In Marcos's time? Trust me, it's gonna be a lot worse. So I hope for the Philippines that if you do not support Toni Gonzaga, talk to people. Show them through kindness, through understanding, by listening, what the right way is and who the right candidate is. And for the ones that are supporting Toni and BBM, I really hope that you guys are able to discern better. And you're not benefiting from this. Unless you are, then, kind of understand your selfish motives. I wish that you wouldn't be so selfish and start thinking of the country first. So that's my wish. And if you want to debate me on this, I'd love to debate you on this. I don't really care. It's a free country. We're entitled to our opinion, and nobody should get mad at anyone for feeling the way they do. But you can get mad, by the way. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that it's kind of stressful to be mad. So just accept that everyone has a different opinion. And as Toni has her right to support whoever she wants to support, I have a right to disagree and think that she's either doing it for her own selfish reasons or maybe the fact that she really lacks critical thinking. And that's what's on my mind today. This is Chris Tan, and that's my daily thought bubble.